I've had a number of comments similar to this one, whether it's this exactly or, this kid looks like a bully. He's going to be a bully. So I thought it was time to address this, guys. It's not super hard to make your kids not turn out to be a dick. Teach them to be kind. When my kids come home and they're upset about somebody, ragging on somebody, tell me how bad somebody is, I stop them and I say, okay, we can continue. But first, I need you to tell me something good, something positive about this person. And they'll think, they'll sit there, and they'll figure out something. And then after that, they don't really have much bad to say. When we go out into public, we do the same thing. I try to encourage my kids to pick a random person and give them a compliment. Now, Isaac is by far the easiest one to do this to because he's got no social anxieties. But it gets your kids out of their comfort zones and gets them to take somebody else's feelings and try to make them, better. And you have to put this into practice yourself. You have to teach by example. When I go out with my kids to the gas station, to Walmart, whatever, I try to find somebody that probably doesn't get compliments from somebody like me, being that, I'm the, got my American flag and construction worker, and, I don't look like who would normally be, I guess, nice to them. And so, it doesn't have to be anything extreme. I compliment somebody's shoes, or I tell them they got some nice ink on their arms, or, just something. And the power of a compliment from a stranger is insane. You can see the person's whole face light up. You can see them walk away with an extra spring in their step because somebody that didn't have to, that didn't need to, gave them a compliment just for the hell of it. And so that's what I teach my kids. We went to parent-teacher conference the other day for Mr. Isaac, and the teacher told us that he was the bright spot in her day a lot of times. She said that he is friends with everybody, that he is sweet to everybody, he loves to help people, and it's taught. Being a bully is also taught. If your kids are seeing it at home, if they're seeing you manipulate, control your partner, if they're seeing you, put down, beat on the people around you, that is exactly what they're going to do. So let's change things, and let's make this next generation bring up those around them instead of putting them down. Make the world a little bit brighter. Much love, all.